What's going on, everybody? JBM here. Today I will be working on sublimating two white polyester t-shirts. This is actually my first order that I received with the Epson F570, and as you can see, I've already done some test print to see if I have my settings correct. And the only issue that I'm running into, which I don't know if it's an issue or not, I just don't know how to fix it, is all of this white area that prints out when it starts, and also the extra white area that prints out when the print's done. And this is my second time doing this. So what I have on this sheet is basically two shirts. And the customer actually sent me this as far as what they want on the shirt. So I didn't do any designing. It's basically take what they sent me, print it, and then I'm gonna press it. This one is the first one that I printed out, and as you can see, basically it's the same thing. It has this large white blank area on the top and on the bottom. So the one setting that I did really didn't do anything, but at least I know I got everything captured on this sheet of paper. So this right here with the image is going to be the front of the shirt, and I'm gonna get some scissors and cut out to separate it, and all this text is going to be the back of the shirt. And basically all this is I guess this was a band, and this was their playlist for whatever tour they were on. I don't really know the backstory of whatever's going on the shirt. I just know that they sent it to me and said they wanted it on the shirt. So what I'm going to do this time, and I have 12 shirts to print, with these two pages it makes 8 shirts. No, it makes 4 shirts. So 2 shirts per sheet. So since I have 4 of them right here, I need 4 more sheets. Yeah, I need 4 more sheets. Alright, so before I press print, this is my actual first print that I did. And just to open up my paper settings, my printer settings, when I went to, and I'm using a Mac by the way, when I click setup after hitting file print or command P, and this window opened up, I went to the drop down and selected printer settings, and for the paper size I automatically put in my paper size to be 24 by 18 and a half, which basically covered, let me close this. It covers the whole area of everything that I needed printed. Oh man, what did I just do? I just closed the whole thing out. I don't know what I just did. Alright, so I got it reset up. I had to go in and do everything all over again. So I hope it prints out the same as it did before, even with the white borders on the top and the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and save this real quick, so I don't have to redo anything again. I'm going to have to go back in and reset up my whole print settings that I had. So I'm just going to walk you through what I did. After you go to file print or command P, click setup. I'm going to the drop down menu. Well, first I make sure my printer setting is select to the Epson F500 series. Go to this drop down layout. Color matching, I had it on Epson color controls, even though I'm going to let Illustrator control the colors. I'm going to show you where that's at later. I'm going to go down to the printer settings, and where it says paper size, I'm going to change it. Right now it's on the same as paper size. I'm going to change it to output size. And for the output size, I'm going to go down to 24 by 30 inch. And I don't know if that's why I'm getting that white border, but I really don't know what else to choose to get rid of it. I got my paper source roll paper, 24-inch roll paper. Media type, I'm going to click general purpose textile. Select target, I'm going to leave it off. Quality is what I'm going to leave it on as far as the level. And high speed, and I'm going to go ahead and click finest detail. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm taking that off. I think really that changes the speed that your prints come out. Alright, so I'm done with that. Just to look at your advanced settings, which I'm not going to change anything in it. Auto cut is on normal cut. Auto rotate, which is going to auto rotate your image, so I don't have to manually go in and mirror my image, even though it has to be mirrored when you print on your shirts. The software is going to do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and push print. It brings me back to this window. Then I'm going to go to page setup. Come up to the paper size, go down to manage custom sizes, and I'm going to go in and put 24 by 18.5. Where it says non-printable area, that's what another thing that I did last time when I printed these sheets. I clicked the drop down and I selected the Epson F500 series, and it pre-filled in all of these, pretty much all the boxes. So since it changed what I had up here, I'm gonna go back in and put it back 24 by 18.5. And I'm putting 18.5 because I know in my window back here I already had white space around my image, so I shouldn't be cutting it off. I'm going to go ahead and select OK. I'm going to click not landscape, the portrait. Click OK, and it changes my media to fit inside the window right here. Now I'm going to go to color management, color handling. Let Illustrator determine colors. For the printer profile, according to my research, I found that the RGB setting it's a commonly used setting, but it shouldn't be your go-to setting, I guess, for everything, because you should just play around with the different color profiles and see which one gets the better, most vibrant colors for you. So for this print, I'm going to go ahead and pick textile, since I will be printing on textile. And I'm going to leave the rendering intent as relative colorimetric. That is the only thing that I'm going to change. You know what, for advanced, I'm going to go ahead and change the medium resolution to high resolution. I really don't know if it's going to make a difference, but we're testing things out here. And that's all I need to change on this window. Because I have 2 of these pages already printed out, and I need 4 more. Let me count this up real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 shirts per page. I'm going to change copies to 4, and I'm going to see what that does. And as it comes out, if I see that I don't like how much space is in between it, I might go ahead and just stop it. I don't know. But in the meantime, let's click print and see what happens. And this is how long it takes to send from the computer to the printer. And the printer just got it. Now it's about to start printing. Alright, as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and stop this. I hit cancel. To cancel job, touch cancel. Alright, so something wrong. I gotta figure this out. Once I figure it all out, I can keep you all from making the same mistakes and minimizing errors in your shop. See, now this looks good. All I did was change it to same as paper source or paper size, whatever it said in the settings. And I don't have that large. That's perfect. I just problem solved my own problem. But did I hit 4 copies? I don't know if I did. Yeah, that's perfect, buddy. I was thinking that when this prints out and it cuts the paper, it was going to drop on the floor. I want to say that it does not do that. At least mine doesn't do that. I hope they're all the same. But I'm glad it doesn't do that, because I also screen print in this area. And I do clean up behind myself to make sure there's no ink on the tables, on the floors, or nothing else like that. But still, it's just a peace of mind knowing that the paper is not going to just fall off, unless I guess it's so long of a sheet of paper that the weight pulls it down. But in my case, I'm standing here. See? Don't touch it. That's the second cut to release it, and it's still holding in place, but you can just take it and pull it right off. I have on margins just based off of that simple setting that I did. I did not put 4 copies, so now I'm gonna go ahead and print. Alright. Okay. So I hit 3 copies. It still cut this, and it started printing my second one. So now I know what 3 copies will turn out to be. 3 cut sheets, unless in the software I make all of this one continuous print, which means I got to go in the software, and for my height, however far down this goes, I need to put that in the software as far as how long this sheet of paper is going to be. If you haven't checked out some of my other videos, I got a video where I have sublimated a dog tag. This is actually the first one that I sublimated, and the funny thing is, I was nervous about messing it up, and then I printed it perfectly, and I got so excited. It's double-sided. I got so excited that when it came time to print the second side, I never turned the thing over. I just put the print on top of the first print, so I have 2 prints on top of each other. So this is going to be another video on how to fix this, because there is a way to fix it. I just don't know what I'm going to put on this side yet. So that video is dog tags. I also have a video where I'm making name badges for a business, and these name badges, they have the magnetic backs. And I have another video where I made I sublimated on a wooden wine box. All of these prints came out pretty perfect, I must say. So, if you're getting into sublimation and you feel like it's intimidating, don't be intimidated. Just do it. Alright, here I am on a different day. Actually, it's the next day, and I'm about to print these shirts. I've already cut out the front of the shirts. As well as the back of the shirts. Alright. So I already put this shirt on the press to do a pre-press. I'm going to go ahead and just throw this up here. I'm not going to use T-squared. I'm just going to use my hand for the distance from the collar. It's about right there. And I'm just going to roll with it. I was looking at a video earlier today. Cut this in half. Save me on some parchment paper. But no, I was saying I was looking at a video earlier today by Liberty Graphics, Juan. He posted a video of him sublimating to some polyester shirts. And in his video, he did not put parchment paper inside of the shirt, like in the middle, because as he was saying in his video, the sublimation does stop. So I'm going to do it the way I saw him do it, because I noticed before when I was sublimating shirts that sublimation did stop. So I just got my sheet on top. I'm going to throw this on top of that. And I'm using no tape, pressing it 400 degrees, 60 seconds. Alright, with the last 5 seconds, I'm going to hold down on this lever so the press doesn't just pop up. If it pops up, the image might move around, which causes ghosting. So I'm going to go ahead and feel this. I can see the image through the shirt. Go. So this is trash. And there is the front of the shirt. Now I have to flip this over and do the back. Now because I'm about to do the back like Juan did in his video, this is when he put a sheet down to protect any of the ink from this side getting on your platen or your press. So I'm going to go ahead and line this up. Again, not using a T-square. Alright, that'll be square. I'm going to have to cut some parchment paper for this one. press it 400 degrees, 60 seconds. Alright, last 5 seconds. Hold down pressure so it doesn't pop up. That is it. And this probably will not show up on camera, but on this paper I can see the picture. Oh, you can see it too. It's a person right there, all 4 of them. So the sublimation from the front got on this paper, which is why I had to put this down. And that shirt is done. If you turn it inside out, I mean, you can see the sublimation through this shirt because it's a pretty thin shirt, you know. Nonetheless, everything turned out good, so that's how you sublimate to 100% polyester shirts. I'm still learning some things, so as I learn these things, I'll bring more information to you. But if you got any questions, put them in the comment section down below. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. As always, be yourself, be your best. I'm JBM with JBM Design Company, and I'm out.